Hello and welcome to day one of my guide dog training here in the Premier Inn Hotel in Worcester, where for the next 10 days or so I'll be giving you an insight into what happens when you're training with a guide dog. Okay, so first things first, obviously I've arrived here in Worcester after a long trip from London, which is where I was staying last night. Obviously, for those that watch our vlogs, often I'm from Mansfield in Nottinghamshire. Usually I would train in Nottingham, but this leads on nicely to one of my first little facts, and a lot of people might not know, but you tend to normally train with a dog in your area, but it doesn't always work out that way. It depends on where the best match comes up. For you and for the dog and that person, the best match that's out there. So for me, a dog was being trained in Birmingham, which was the best match for me. So here I am in Worcester to start my training. So I'm here at the Premier Inn. This is my room. It's the Premier Inn, so it's exactly what you expect. A good old bed, comfy bed, nice desk, bathroom, and what else do you need? And as you can see at the moment, no dog, but she is coming later on today. I wasn't sure if she would be coming today or tomorrow. I know on my last guide dogs training with Hudson, he came on day 2, but I've been told that she will be coming in the next hour or so. So soon you will be meeting her, and you will also find out her name if you haven't already seen it on social media. Obviously, these vlogs, I have to edit them, or myself or Emma has to edit them, so it might be a day or two behind. So if you can't wait to find out what we've been up to, you can find everything out over on Facebook. It's going to be facebook.com/guide-dog-Hudson. Although that URL might change now he's retired. I need to see if I can change that. I actually don't know. So if it's not that, if you go onto Facebook and search in retired guide dog Hudson, and I'll also pop in the link below in the description, where so on that page you'll find out everything that is happening. I'm going to write a daily blog so you know what we've done on a day-to-day basis, and you'll get that, like I say, on the day. But if not, keep watching and soon you'll meet the new potential guide dog and you will find out her name. So day one is all about getting to know, first of all, the surroundings. So as a blind person, obviously, about myself, I've never been to the Premier Inn here in Worcester, so first of all I need to learn my way around the hotel. So a lot of it is orientation, finding the way to the restaurant, back to the room, to reception. I found the bar, most importantly. I found Costa, so the food is good in the restaurant as well, so I think I'm pretty much set for the next 2 weeks. I'm quite happy here. It's like a little holiday. It's all good. So I've been here since about 11 o'clock, and it's now 2:45 in the afternoon. So obviously we've been busy so far. I've had lunch. I've also met the other guys who are on the class. You may get to see them throughout the vlog. I don't know. To be honest with you, it's the first time I've ever filmed a training with guide dogs, and I've only been allowed to do this with many thanks to guide dogs giving me special permission to do this. So I don't know what I will be filming, what I won't be filming. Obviously the most important thing for me is that myself and the new guide dog get on to a good start, and obviously nothing gets in the way of that. So I'll do my best to give you the best insight I can. Sometimes I may be sitting here telling you what happened, and other times I'm going to be putting it on a chest mount, and hopefully you'll get to see some of the action of what we get up on a day-to-day basis. So that's the plan. So far today, like I say, we've had a meeting, we've got to know the other people who are on classes, myself and 3 other people. We have 2 first-timers who are training with their first dogs, and myself who's training with a second dog, and another gentleman who's training with his 6th dog. So and a good little mixed bag there. We've got ourselves, like I said, orientated, so we know where everything is. We've found the spend pen, which I'll explain to you later on in a little bit more detail about what that is, why it's important and what it's used for. And we've also gone in and been given some exciting equipment. It's like Christmas Day. We've been given a load of new equipment, which I will show you right now. Okay, let's sit on the back. It's a bit comfier. So here we are. We have the bag of some brand new equipment. You can get into it. And I'll run you through what we've been given. Like I say, it was like Christmas Day. It was like all new stuff. It's all great. So first of all, first thing I get my hands on, probably the most important thing as well. Well, 100% the most important thing. It's the I'm stuck. It's the guide dog harness. So, I mean, it's quite obvious, but obviously this is the most important thing that a lot of people will see when we're out working. This will go on the dog's back. Obviously, at the front, it says guide dogs on there somewhere, I believe. It's reflective, so at night, car lights and things, it'll be easily stood out anyway. So it's got the white leather, and this here is the handle. Most importantly, this will be key to every guide dog. This is sort of pretty much what gives us the directions. So this will be on the dog's back, which you will see at some point throughout this series. You've probably seen it in some other vlogs of mine already when Hudson's been working. So literally, I'll hold the harness like this, gently in the hand, just resting my fingers underneath the handle, and I'll gain a lot of information from the dog. So if it's turning left, I'll feel the handle go like that or like that. So I'll feel the directions through the handle. If it's going to go up a step, you'll tend to feel it like that. You just get a lot of information through it, and that's the way, that's how you sort of follow the dog's direction. So that is the harness. Second, we have like a little lucky dip. Can't get my hand in. I've lost the gap. There we go. Second, we have a brush. Right, 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. That's probably going to happen a lot of times where a member of the guide dogs team are going to come and knock on my door, and we're going to have to go out and do something. So we might get a few interruptions. So I'll try and pick up from where I left off, but know my memory, I'll forget. But if I remember right, I've just shown you the brush, which is self-explanatory. But grooming is obviously an important part of being, a responsible owner of a dog. Obviously, guide dogs are going to go out in restaurants and public places, so we need to make sure they're nice and well groomed. We also, obviously, it's important for bonding. The dogs enjoy that sort of thing. They want to be looked after well. So again, it's especially for the early days in particular, like the bonding side of things. That's going to be a really important thing to be doing. So a good brush and spending some good quality time together is also very important. So that was the brush. Next up, we have the lead. Obviously, again, self-explanatory. It's a dog; they need a lead, so that's quite important. As you can see on here, there is a guide dog's sleeve to go on the lead, so it's quite visible again from both the harness, or when the dog's not on harness, it's still visible that it is a working guide dog. Importantly, it's got two sort of, I think they're called D hooks or something like that. My terminology is not very good, so I apologise, but there's a hook there so you can have it on both a short lead, and there's one at the top so you can have it on a long lead. Again, it's important depending on what you're sort of doing on a day-to-day basis. Long leads are used for spending the dog when you need to do it on the lead rather than off the lead. It's just useful for some obedience training, and sometimes people use it when they're getting off a train if there's a big gap between the platform. It's just a bit safe to put them on the long lead so they've got they can safely step over the gap before you're doing it yourself. So it's useful for all sorts of different things really. So that's why the lead is like that it is. Okay, so only a couple more things to go through for now. Bag is so irritating. Probably should also point out now, for those who aren't regular viewers of the vlogs, I apologise if the camera starts if it's on me now and it starts going like that. As a blind person, it's just easy to start drifting. That's all I can say with the camera. So, so another piece of the grooming kit, comb, obviously brand new, still in packaging. Important for grooming, as I've already mentioned. This is called I forgot what it's called now. It's called a zoom brush or something like that. And I actually don't really know. Obviously it's for grooming, but it's like a little rubbery thing. I don't really actually know how this is going to work. So I will find out, obviously, and get to use it. But I've never actually used anything like this before. At home I have a Furminator, which is absolutely amazing for getting out the dog hairs. But I don't know whether this is the same thing or I don't know. So, but that's again another thing for grooming. We have two more things. We have a whistle, very important for a couple of things. One is when they're having the food. Again, it's like an obedience thing, and it's just good manners for the dog to when they're going to eat. Again, I'll show you this later. Some of you have probably seen this with Hudson in the past. When you put their food out, they will sit and they won't go for the food until you blow on this whistle. So it's just very good, training techniques, and save them from going for the food when it's not ready, really, and sort of things like that. It's just good sort of etiquette, I guess. So it's used for that, and also on free runs. So that's the occasions when you can take the dog to the park and they can go off the lead and just run around like a crazy dog, like Hudson always did. The whistle again is used for recall. So 3 strong blows on the whistle. Again, we'll do this at some point throughout these training videos. But 3 blows on the whistle, the dog will go, ooh, that's my whistle, go back to their owner, get a treat, get rewarded for coming back, and you can safely put them back on the lead. So important for many different reasons. And again, this is something new. I didn't have this on my last training training class, which was 5 years ago now. It's something. You wet it, apparently. I think I have to clarify this, but I'm sure you wet it, and then you put it over your dog, and it makes their coat nice and shiny and things like that. So it's another grooming tool, really, but it's quite cool. I've never heard of anything like that or used anything like that, so that'll be interesting to use as well. So yeah, so that's all the equipment we've been given so far. We'll get some bowls and things for the food later on when we obviously are feeding the dogs. Yeah, so that's it. So I've just been out a minute ago to go and practice a little bit of sort of housekeeping sort of things. So when the dog is on the lead, so not working when it's on the lead, just practicing going to the spend pen and doing the correct routines through doors and things like that. It's important, especially right now, to give the dogs the right commands and do things the right way to make sure both the owner and the dog are safe. So one thing, for example, is how to correctly go through a closed door. So it's going to be very difficult to explain without giving an example. But so if I'm walking up to the door, the guide dog will be on my left, which is normally the case. There are occasions where the guide dogs do go on the right, but the standard is they are trained to go on the left. We'll come up to the door. This is the door to my entrance. I'm hoping you can see. I don't know if the light's on or not, so I apologise if not, but I'll try and describe it as best as possible. So this door pulls towards me. What I would do at this point, the dog would be told to sit and told to wait, give it the hand signal. So a flat hand to say wait is just another way of reinforcing what you're saying. I'll put my hand on the door, pull the door. I will then put my back to the door. The dog will still be down there and waiting, and then I'll give it the command to come, and then that's when we'll go out the door. And then obviously the door will shut behind me. I'll make sure the dog's tail is well out of the way, and also when I'm opening the door, I'll make sure the dog's paws are well away. So just little things like that you always have to take into account. It could be something that a lot of people are probably thinking like they wouldn't have thought of that sort of thing, but because naturally when you can see, obviously you can see if there's enough room between the door and the dog, so you don't catch their paws under the door. But as a blind person, it could be very easy to make that mistake and catch the dog's paws, which obviously won't be a very nice thing. So it's just little tricks like that are really handy, and just ensures it's again, especially in the early days, you don't want anything. It's going to be a stressful time for all the dogs. Big changes, and they don't really understand what's happening. Like, we're nervous as it is, but at least we know what's going on. But the dogs don't really have that understanding, obviously. So you've got to do whatever you can to ensure that everything goes nice and smoothly on this training. So yeah, very shortly my guide dog will be coming. I know I gave her name then. And when she arrives, we've got a little bit of time just to bond, just to let her get used to the room, let her get used to her environment, and sort of have a sniff around. And then I'll get a bit of chance to sort of hopefully have a play with her if she's in a mood to sort of like, to say hello, etc. And I will also reveal the name to her. Well, to you. She knows the name. I'll reveal the name to you.
Look who's arrived. Hello. Hello. Have a look around. Hello. Can you say hello to everybody? Hello. Okay guys, so meet Abby. Yes, that's your name. Hello. So yeah, we're sort of going to be obviously a very exciting time for them. New place, so she's probably going to spend a lot of time just wandering around. Oh, I get kisses, do I? I get kisses. Oh, oh thanks. Come and get down, good girl. No trying to get on the bed. You're listening, young lady. Okay, now I have a wet face. That's a good sign though. I think she likes me. She likes the vlog as well. Do you want to be on the vlogs? Do you want to start vlogging? Yeah. Oh, you're a licker, are you? Oh dear. No, you're definitely a licker. Oh, bless her. Is that better? I got you some water in the corner. Do you want to go some water? No? You want to have a sniff around? So yeah, so some dogs obviously react very differently. Every dog is different. So I thought, I sort of mentioned this earlier, but for anybody who's watching these videos who might be getting a guide dog in the future or has had one in the past, obviously, hopefully this will help you understand the process a little bit. But obviously remember that every partnership is different, and your training could be completely different to how mine's been, and every dog can react different. I know when Hudson came in, he was very attached to his oh, you're sitting in front of me. He's a good girl. Can you remember me? Can you remember from the visit? Yeah. You've already been on one video. Yeah. You can see the matching visit, by the way. I'll pop it in the description below. But go and watch the matching visit if you haven't seen that, 'cause it was a great day. I was saying, like, obviously when I got Hudson, he was very attached to his trainer. Oh, there's a good girl. And he when he first came in, he didn't really give me any attention at all. He was sort of a bit anxious because he'd been left and things like that, and just wanted his who he thought was his owner at that point. He wanted her back, so we had a slow start of bonding, but as you can all see now, it didn't take long for us to sort of become a great partnership, and it didn't take long to a sort of inseparable. So some bonds connect straight away, some take a little time. It's natural. It depends on the dog, but early signs with Abby is good. It's going to be a lot easier now. I can say Abby rather than just say guide dog all the time. So yeah, Abby seems to be quite settled. Come and laid at my feet. So yeah, it's looking good. He's a good girl. Yeah. Tummy rubs. Tummy rubs. Stretch. Stretch. So if anybody's watching this that has no sight as well, I'll just let you know that Abby, she is a black Labrador cross Golden Retriever, which is a pain for me because I've got a white rug at home, so I might have to be swapping that soon. I don't think white rug and a black dog really go.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're just like Hudson, aren't you? You're a little fuss pot, eh? You're just a little fuss pot. Yeah. You little sneeze. Yeah, the trainer said they've had a little bit of sneeze. A couple of them had sneezes over the last few days, but it's nothing to worry about. We think it's down to the high pollen count, because obviously we're having such a wonderful summer. Yes, we're having a wonderful summer. But no, I think for today, I think we're done. I'm not sure, so I'll obviously, if this video ends in a minute, that means we are done. If it doesn't, that means there's more happening. But it's now getting on. What time are we on? So it's 5 to 6. We've got dinner at 6:30, and just in case you're wondering, I'm having fillet steak. Thought you'd all be curious about that. To be fair, the menu here is amazing, so we're being very well looked after. I'm very happy. Like I could stay here for a lot longer, really. But so yeah, so we're gonna go for dinner. Then I believe we're probably done for the evening. It'll just be sort of chill out time with the dogs. I'm guessing, so we'll see. But then I'm sure a lot more will be happening tomorrow. Okay, so just had dinner, and as I suspected, that is it for today. It's obviously it's been a busy day for everybody. First of all, travelling here, and then obviously it's a lot to take in. So we're calling it a day there, and we obviously will continue the training on tomorrow. So make sure you, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribed. And there'll be more videos coming up. Well, tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope this has been useful for you to watch. Hope you've learned something, and hope you found it interesting. And we'll see you again very soon. Goodbye, Abby. Waggy tail.